We're live. I don't know if let me see. Oh, it's on silent. That's not good. Hold on. Hello, is anyone there? Come in, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right, I'm outside on my front porch. My kids are napping. They're gonna be waking up soon. Saying, where's my mom? Where is she? It's been a while since I've gone live. Really missed you guys. I miss you so much. What's going on? What's going on? Have I missed anything? What's going on? I've been working on this political action committee in Colorado because there's a socialist running for governor. So I thought, maybe I should get involved locally. So I am using a lot of my time, efforts, and energy to fight for Colorado because I love this state. So anyways, oh, my earring fell out. What's going on? Hey guys. Hello Douglas. Hello Dan, Richard, Randy. What do you guys, Richard, Randy, right in a row. And Douglas and Dan, DDRR. So I'm just, guys, I'm done with the deep state. And people are like, oh, you're crazy saying deep state. I mean, if you don't believe in the deep state at this point, I can't help you. I mean, look at what they're doing to Kavanaugh. It's insane. It's insane. 35 years ago, something happened that someone says happened, but there's no proof or evidence. It's just their word against someone else's word, and it can really actually derail someone's life and career because of a hearsay, she said, he said thing. Do I believe Kavanaugh's accuser? I don't. And yeah, come at me. I don't care. I don't. I don't. The reason why is because Kavanaugh has led a clean life up until this point, until he's going to be nominated for Supreme Court Justice. He was picked by Bush years ago, and no one said anything. But now suddenly we've got some claim that something happened in high school. Okay. High school? Okay, let's talk about high school, because high school is crazy in itself. Hormones are going wild, absolutely insane. This guy is a 17-year-old boy. Like, I can't even. And this makes me concerned as a mom, because if my son, I mean, what am I going to do? Just keep him in a cage? I got a phone call, so I don't know if that screwed everything up. Don't call me now. It should concern every parent out there, because are your kids not allowed to communicate with people anymore? I mean, so I don't believe her either. No, I know. And people are going to be like, well, you should always believe, they should be heard. And you know what? Yes, let's hear her talk. And now she doesn't want to talk, but let's hear her talk. I'd love to hear her talk. I would like to hear her story. Even though she can't remember the time or the place or where she was or who was there or whatever. I mean, and Feinstein holding the letter till the very last minute, and she had it for months. It's just the dirtiness of the Democrats and the deep state. And yeah, I keep saying deep state because there is a deep state. Look at what's happening. It's like a huge windstorm here. But look at what's happening to, did you guys see the O'Keefe thing? This guy goes undercover and is exposing like some socialist, like trying to undermine capitalism that's working in the government. Like, this is crazy. And all that they're doing against Trump, it's horrible, horrible, horrible. And it's I don't know. What do we do is my question. What do we do? Hey, from Wisconsin. Hi, Lynn. Hello, Eileen. Hello. I'm just at a place where I'm just thankful, so thankful that Hillary didn't get elected, because we would never know any of this. This would all just be, and this is why they're doing it, because God knows we know what they're trying to cover up. I mean, look at what they're doing. And now Rod Rosenstein recently, the New York Times has stated that Rod Rosenstein suggested, like, I think he was a couple weeks into his job, he suggested secretly recording Trump when he was with him, and he also wanted to recruit other cabinet members to secretly record Trump and try to invoke the 25th Amendment, which is literally ousting the president, because they didn't like the way the election went. because they thought Hillary was going to be elected. And who knows what, I mean, guys, when we're seeing this, like, it makes me wonder how deep and dark this goes. Because if you're going to these great means to oust the president, to invoke the 25th Amendment, I mean, the intense war that is actually happening right now in Washington against our president, the man that we elected president, it's gotta even if you're a far leftist, even if you're like a liberal, you've got to say, you know, this is intense. And then when you ask a liberal, like, why do you hate Trump? They just literally regurgitate everything that the media tells them to think. They're like, he's racist. I'm like, well, tell me how is he racist? Like, tell me. They're like, well, I don't know, but that's what the media tells me to think. Well, yeah, I mean, he hates women. Really? Well, he's got a ton of women in his cabinet. He's got women all around him. He's elevating women. Women run his companies. Like, how? Well, you know, there's been some allegations, and, well, you know, you don't think that's planned too? I mean, honestly, look at what, I mean, they found this woman from 35 years ago. If they hate the president, you don't think they're gonna find people crawling out from wherever? They're gonna go wherever to find people to talk smack and to try to hurt our republic. And you know, this is my main concern right here. And this is what I really want to say is, we elected President Trump, right? That we had an election, we elected him, and people are like, well, we're in a constitutional crisis. I say we're past constitutional crisis, because we're not even abiding by the Constitution at this point. If there's people in our government that do not like the way that the democracy ruled, we ruled for President Trump. We ruled in favor of him. And they're literally trying to say, no, you don't get what you ruled in favor for. That's like tyranny. That is a deep underground corrupt movement that is overriding the will of the people, and that should concern everyone, because they're saying that the will of the people should not be heard, and that's what America stands for, is us, the people. Like, we run this thing, and they're not letting us run it. So that's concerning. It should concern everyone. Anyways, that's what I wanted to get on and say, basically. And that I miss you guys. I do miss you. I've been working on these videos, and I haven't had a chance to really come to my Conservative Mama and talk to you. After the election, now I'll be going full speed ahead, and telling everyone to get out there and vote. Guys, we cannot have a blue wave, or whatever they want to call it. We need to get out there. You got to vote. You got to get people to vote. I'm doing what I can here on the ground. I'm doing my ground game, but I need you guys. We need to make phone calls, door knock, volunteer in your community. Get out there and do what you can. So as Coloradans, how do we help? Tell everyone you know that Jared Polis is a socialist, and he will literally turn Colorado into California, and I'm not joking around. When you, and this is for anyone, when you promise free things and you can't provide a way to pay for them, you raise taxes. And recently, Polis has said that he's going to incorporate a payroll tax, which is just another tax. When you tax people so hard, they can't survive under that taxation. They have to leave. And that, you know, so it just leaves the rich, and it leaves the super poor homeless, and the middle class dissipates. That's what socialism does, and that's what these people, it's like, I wonder, like, because they're not stupid. I'm not going to say that, you know, there are some very intelligent people that want socialism. So it makes me question. And then when you start to think about it, like, Jared Polis, super rich guy. So, you know, taxes to him, no big deal. You know, hey, okay, tax me. You know, I'm worth $1 billion. You know, take half of it. I still got $500 million, and now I don't feel guilty. And, you know, because, you know, some people don't have what I have, but you can't take half from someone that's in the middle class. You can't do that. That ruins their life. Okay, you get that, right? And when you run out of rich people's money, you come for the middle class's money until you take all of their money, and then you have nothing left. That's what Margaret Thatcher, the brilliant mind that she is, you know, socialism, when you run out of people's money, it's over. So it's like a utopian idea that's not reality. It's not real. And yes, it leads to communism. Anyways, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing on Friday? What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? So yeah, I'm concerned about a lot of things, but at the same time, you know, love the people that you love. Tell people, you know, fight for this country, continue to love people, continue to pray for the people that don't see it, and never lose hope. Never lose hope. I'm not going to lose hope. I'm going to keep speaking out and speaking up. I will never stop speaking up and speaking out. Why? Because I love this country and I love my kids and I want them to have the chances that I've had in this great country. So, yes. Going to the movies. Nice. What movie are you going to see? Nice. I haven't been in the movies in forever. Really, I need to go. But then I wonder, like, the celebrities. Man, I just can't stand the celebrities anymore. It's like, stop talking. You know, when they start sharing their politics, I'm like, I'm done with you. I'm done. Cold Miller. Yes! I'm having a glass of wine tonight. So, that's what I'll be doing. Binge watching. Oh, anything good on any binge watching? Because I need a new show. I need a new show to get hooked on. Yes, I am in Colorado. I've been here my whole... Awesome. Nice, nice. Fight and pray, always. Please run for office. Someday. I will never rule that out. Someday. I believe in the 10,000 hour theory, where you have to, like... You have to put in your 10,000 hours before you really have knowledge. And I'm approaching that. I've been doing this for a while. Started blogging in 2012. And, you know, you put in so much time, then maybe you have something to say at some point. So, we'll see. All right. Yeah, what is it? I really need to view this. Needs to go. Listen. Sorry, it's going so fast right now. I'm having 2 glasses. Oh, well, maybe I'll have 3. Maybe I'll just have a whole bottle. No. Don't tell anyone to run for office. Just do it. That's right. Just do it. Do it. Love you, Mama. You're more. Yes, there's a lot of people out there. Guys, there's a lot of people out there that think the way you think, and you might feel alone. You might feel like, I don't know if there's any other. There are. They're secret. They're closeted. When I start to really talk to people, they're like, hey, I think like you, but I don't tell anyone. And so, yeah. And I'm like, okay. Well, you know, I do. So I'm going to the walkaway. Yes, awesome. Walkaway, love it. I'm talking to a guy right now that is in Colorado, and he's part of the walkaway movement, and I want him to jump on board with me and some of this stuff I'm doing for this pack. You're amazing. Go, girl. You go, girl. Hi from the UK. Hello! I've been to the UK. Love it there. Love it. Stranger Things. Yeah, Stranger Things is very good. Very good. Documentaries. Love documentaries. I love documentary satire. My latest video for the pack was a satire. I was a guy that had a nice mullet on his head, and he was looking to become a feces remover. It's just so I don't get in trouble if I say anything on the internet right now. He was anyways, that's what they have in California now. I don't know if you guys know, but human feces removers. You can make, I think it's like $180,000 a year removing feces off of the streets in San Francisco. Like, that's socialism for you. That's what happens when you eliminate the middle class, okay? It's like, I can't get anyone else to get it. Like, vote red in November. Hi from San Diego. Hello, San Diego. What's your take on, well, I talk about Brett Kavanaugh accusations later. I would love to hear her, but I do not believe what she's saying at this point. I just don't. You know, maybe she'll bring forth more evidence when she speaks before Congress, but as of right now, I don't believe anything because it's a he says she said thing, and this Me Too movement has made some people guilty before there's even due process. Like, you can't. Sorry, this is America still. It's not like off with their head, they're guilty. No. I want evidence. I want proof. I want something that can verify what someone else is saying. You don't just immediately, you know, have a whole trial and accusation and throw them in prison. Like, it's just nuts. Like, what's happening to our country right now? This Me Too movement is nuts. It's nuts. Okay, and just for the record, men are awesome. I absolutely love men. I love white men. I'm married to white men. I was raised by white men. There's this hatred for white men. There's this hatred for men in general. There's women saying hateful things about men. Our country would not be what we are without men. And I'm so thankful for men. They provide things that women cannot do. They provide a viewpoint that women cannot provide. We together are a perfect unit right there. Okay? So when you have one without the other, it's crazy. Okay? We need each other. We need to support each other. We need to love each other, and we need to be thankful that we're not all the same. Okay? Men are good, and to just go off on the hateful men thing, it's wrong. I do not support it. I completely stand against it. I'm opposed to it. I support men. I want to encourage men to rise up and be the men that they've been called to be. I want to raise a strong man. I want to raise, I'm encouraging mothers to, and fathers to step up and be all that you can be to your kids. And be, we need men. We need men. We need them. Yes. We need white men. That's right. Anyways. So I'm just tired of all the hate. There's just so much hate. Like, that's not going to get us anywhere. Like, hating someone's gender. Like, what? I'm sorry. But it's not going to help. It's not going to do anything. And yelling at men. And there's a lot of women that are just angry. They're just angry. Stop being so angry. Seriously. Stop. Anyways. Love you. Love you. Raising my 3 sons to be strong, healthy men. Yes. Awesome. That's what we need. Keep at it. I encourage you to do that. That's so good. We need that. And listen, women, love on your guys. Seriously. Like, just keep telling them how great they are. Keep encouraging them to be men and to lead. There doesn't need to be this hate fest going on that I'm seeing. I'm not a supporter of it. Not a fan. Love you, Conservative Mom. I'm just rambling at this point. It's Friday. I've been working hard all week. So. But I just wanted to come on and say hey. Because I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a really long time. And ladies be ladies. Like, there's just this fear of embracing what God made you. You know? He knew you before he formed you in your mother's womb. You know, embrace that. Do you know how powerful that is? Like, so use what you've got. Use what you've been given. Don't deny it. Embrace it. You know? Hey, heart. That's from Lynetta. Right on. I'm just talking. What are you guys doing? I don't know. All right. I'll let you guys go. I just wanted to come on and say hey. Be coming back and doing my videos again. I have not forgotten you at all. Come over to the Save Our State Colorado page, and I'm working over there making videos, trying to save Colorado. No fear here. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. I'm so thankful for you guys. I'm so thankful for people and for patriots that support me and that speak out and speak up and support our president. Man, he needs it. Be praying for him every day. Pray for our president. Yeah. All right, you guys. We will talk again. Enjoy your Friday. And, yeah.